What's happened between you and Ted?
Just the standard complication. I'm surprised you haven't noticed it.
Enlighten me.
Well, men and women handle conflict differently, Adam. This is a case in point. Tad couldn't handle the situation face to face, so he had to stab me in the back.
What situation?
He didn't like my pace. I wanted to change the opening of the show. He wants to slow it down. I want it quick. You know, Tad, he made me think I won, and then he went behind my back right to the boss.
Right from The Art of War.
I haven't read it.
A dangerous oversight.
By dangerous, what do you mean? You aren't going to fire me because some fair-haired boy can't fight fair.
All's fair in love and television.
And what exactly does that mean?
Do you think Ted could handle your job?
Oh, brilliantly. Adam, if you like church TV, all sermons all the time.
Ted pulls in the numbers.
No, the show pulls in the numbers. Tad reads cue cards. Any host could do it if he had little talent, little charm. A station manager, Adam, needs more.
Yes. It takes a special talent to stage a murder between commercial breaks.
Oh, now you said I handled that show brilliantly.
Just before the negative mail started rolling in.
Now, I'm very sorry about what happened to Laurel, but that is no
so are
reason.
the sponsors, 3 of whom have canceled.
Yeah, well, Jason Sheffield was a time bomb. He could have gone off anywhere, anytime, Adam.
Shrewd of you to hire him. How many more homicidal maniacs do we employ?
All right, why don't we just cut to the chase here? Should I be distributing my resume?
No. But I'd keep it current.
I can turn this around.
Tad or the sponsors?
Both. Just give me time.
I'm not a patient man.
I work fast.
I don't have to ask where you're going.
No, I suppose you don't.
Well, it's not that it's not good news. It's just, you know... Well, you know, you and Liza buried the hatchet, then fine.
What don't I know?
Something happened today at work.
What? What happened?
I told Adam I wanted to bail on the cutting edge.
You quit?
Well, no, he wouldn't release me from my contract.
Well, I thought you loved that job.
Yeah, well, there are other jobs.
That are gonna make you as happy?
Honey, why aren't you overjoyed? For months, all you've wanted is to get me out of WRCW.
Well, like I said, that was before. I mean, I feel like I've just changed my mind about a lot, you know? I saw this whole other side of Liza. I mean, she was different, almost vulnerable.
Well, you and Liza bonding. It's kind of hard to picture.
Look, I think Laurel's death just really shook her up. She's not as sure of herself as she used to be.
And she shared this with you?
No, not really. I mean, but she didn't have to. I mean, I could see it. She's just changed. She's kind of softer, more humane. I can't believe that you haven't noticed, that you can't see a difference.
Maybe it's just a woman-to-woman thing.
You! How could you?
This is not the time.
Why?
Okay?
Why would you do this to me?
Could we
Why?
please just talk about this at the office?
What, so
all
Adam
right?
could spy on us?
What you talking about?
Nothing. Business. I'll fill you in.
No. Why don't you fill her in now? Well, are we afraid she might disapprove?
I think you need to calm down.
I need to calm down. Your husband is a liar and a
Shut
sneak.
up, Liza.
Shut up. He's trying to have me fired. What is it, my work, my style? Or are we living a time-worn cliche, Tad?
You want to talk about it now? Fine. We'll talk about it now. Would you give us a few
Oh, no,
minutes,
I
please,
think
honey?
she should stay. Don't you want your wife to know what you've been doing?
She's got nothing to do with it.
Oh, I'd be curious. Wouldn't you be curious? Unless, of course, you were involved in Tad's little maneuver.
Well, this is the first that I've heard of anything.
Am I being too sensitive? I feel like I'm being too sensitive.
Just leave her out of it.
What would you do if you felt that you were betrayed by someone you trusted?
Liza, wait a minute. This was not personal.
Oh, it feels that way.
I take it you got this from Adam.
Oh, who else have you told, Tad?
Fine, and he gave you half the story. I tried to resign today, and he wouldn't let me. I wanted him to rip out my contract. He gave me a flat no. I reminded him I never wanted Erica's slot. I fell into the job.
You were handed it by me, you ingrate. Shows you can't be too generous, especially to a man, pig.
We were neck and neck.
You were the
manager's
neophyte.
slot.
I was the pro. I still am.
Giving me the manager's job was Adam's idea.
Oh, yeah, and you fought for me? Did you stand up for me?
It occurred to me we could all do a little better. That's
Oh, yeah,
all.
with me out in the cold, right?
You'd never go without a job.
No, I don't want a job. I want my job. Now, you listen up. You want to choose me off? That's fine. You are going to be so sorry that you ever did. You just remind yourself when you have nothing, you started it.
Did you say vulnerable?
Wow, well, Adam brings that out in people.
She's not after Adam's hide. This calls for an explanation.
No. I know what this is about. It's just been hell at home since Liza took over. You want to go back to the way things were?
Yeah, well, we sure can't go on the way things have been going on.
Well, we won't. I promise. Look, the pressure's off. We're in a whole new place.
Wait a minute. You're fine with me working with Liza?
Well, look, if Liza got a job in Hollywood, I would be the first person to say, hooray. But until that happens, honey, you were willing to give up a job that you love. Your boss is loaded for bear. You put your career on the line. I mean, if I needed any proof. I love you so much, honey. I won't ride you anymore, okay? I'm sorry I was such a shrew.
How was your meeting with Tad?
Bracing.
Brace, is that good or bad?
Productive.
Why am I not convinced?
Adam, this is a show. It's not a love festival. Creative tension is a positive thing, don't you agree?
Only if we still have a host.
Oh, we have a host. Trust me. Where would he go?
It's a short jump to your job.
Only if you fire me. And you're not going to do that.
Oh, is that a bluff? Or a burst of confidence?
Oh, I'm just brimming with ideas. And you're not going to let me go away and take them somewhere else? We've only just begun to sizzle. You just stand back and you watch me turn up the heat.
Well, Liza's the old pro and I'm just the upstart. Top of that, she's in very good with the boss.
Oh, she can't count on Adam. He has no loyalties.
Except the blondes. Yeah, it's his third wife and counting, you know.
Well, she's not exactly in the running.
Maybe not for the next Mrs. Chandler, but there are other lesser positions to fill.
Adam's still in love with Brooke, isn't he?
Love is one thing and chemistry is another. And believe me, Liza knows how to work what she's got.
Oh, come on. Nobody works, Adam.
Don't kid yourself. You know, fawning glances can be very powerful things.
Are you trying to suggest that Liza is trying to seduce Adam in order to keep her job?
Punctual as always.
Your account's in overdraft.
I beg your pardon?
I gave you your media facelift. If you've come here looking for favors, I'm all tapped out. How long did you think you were going to milk this?
As long as you have access to what I want.
I run a show, not a publicity empire. If you're looking for a new image, you
No,
can simply go
not
to
my
somebody
image.
else.
Let's not worry about my image for now. I want a media blitz on Erica's husband.
Are you trying to suggest that Liza is trying to seduce Adam in order to keep her job?
Seduce. Who knows, you know, but stroke, definitely.
Oh, well, she's a fool if she thinks she can wrap him around her finger. Oh, nobody, honey, nobody you need to worry about.
Can we watch Marissa Says It All?
Nope, bedtime.
But, Mom...
Upstairs at the count of 10. 1, 2.
Mom, can we have some cocoa?
Cocoa. Okay, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'll
Hey,
I'll
Rudy,
get you
what's
some.
up?
Okay, 3, 4.
Jamie, too?
Jamie, 2. I'll bring some up. 5, 6. What are you waiting for?
Splice them together, okay? That's the note. You need episode
What
8,
else do you want? You want something to
episode
eat before you go to
Can I
29,
have a donut?
42, and
No.
53.
How about an apple? How about that?
Just the
5,
intro.
6. Take it or leave it.
Give just the intro.
Okay.
You're on the shelf in the corner of my office, okay? You have to root. You're never gonna find it.
8.
You need it. He needs it first thing tomorrow. I know. Oh, okay, fine. I just have to come in. Yeah, no problem.
Do you have to go to work?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but somebody at the network needs a new promo reel. Do you mind?
No? No, you go right ahead. Will you be home late?
Is that blonde-haired lady still your boss?
You mean Liza Colby? Yes, she is.
She's a jerk.
Well, I can understand why you say that, sport, but she's really not that bad.
Does she still get to kiss you?
No. 10. That's it. Bed. Go.
Absolutely not. The only person who gets to kiss me is your mom.
I run a serious show here, not a gossip fest. I'm not going to compromise my position to cater to your every whim.
It's not a whim. It's not a request. It's a non-negotiable demand. And as far as compromising your standing, well, you wouldn't be standing if it weren't for me.
What did Dimitri ever do to you? Or is this just to get back at
I
Ellen, John?
don't answer to you, Liza. It's the other way around.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I own you. Because I'm the difference between that loft and the cell. Because one word for me, and instead of the cutting edge, you'd be producing live from the state pen.